Yo, y'all, what's going on? It's Mr. Starts with a Vision, and we talking about some real stuff today. Everybody, I don't care who you are, is in search for who they are. Why am I here on this earth? Why am I doing what I'm doing? What journey am I on? Where am I trying to go? All of that stuff, right? Somebody asked me the other day, how do you motivate yourself on an unknown path, right? And I was just thinking like this morning, like, yo, the journey is real. The journey is super, super real. And there's no shortcuts. So the first thing I'm going to say is what got me through my journey or got me to this point, because there's no finish line, but what got me to this point and why I never gave up is because I was this right here. Our persistence. When you're going through your journey, life, entrepreneurship, business, it's going to be certain things that happen and you're not going to really think that you getting far, but this is what's going to happen. You're getting real far. Because if you failed 10 times, then on the 11th time, you may strike gold. Every failure is one step closer to a success. And that success is going to outweigh your failures. And then you're going to be so much more fulfilled that you failed all those times because it got you closer to where you're trying to be. For example, if you start in your business and you making cupcakes, your first batch is probably not going to be the best. If you're a good cook, cool. But your first batch is not going to be the best. People may say it's nasty. Don't get down on yourself. Get feedback and ask them, what's bad about it? What don't you like? They're going to tell you, and then you're going to fix that. Each time it's going to get better and better and better. And when you get to that point to where everybody is loving them, what's going to happen is it's going to be a compound effect. And now that one person is going to tell 10 people. Those 10 people is going to tell 100 people. And then that's when you're going to be doing, 200,000 in gross revenue a year. And then your wildest dreams is going to come true. But you have to be persistent in your marketing and your personal development, bettering yourself, your testing, all of that. Because every single time that you fail, it's one step closer to a success. And it's not even a failure. And another thing that's helped me is knowing this and going through this, right? Opposition. Think about this. You playing a video game. Every level, there is a boss. There's different obstacles you have to go through. Those obstacles are there for a reason. You are not worthy of beating the game unless you beat a whole bunch of small things over and over and over again. And every level up, it gets a little bit tougher. But eventually, you'll beat the game. That's life. What movie do you know that had no opposition but was a Grammy winner? Or Oscar, the actors got an Oscar award? None. Every great movie or book has a whole lot of this. The people that inspire you had a whole lot of this in their opposition. In their life. A whole lot of this in their life. A whole lot of opposition in their life. You have to know that when I'm facing something, it's getting me closer to my dreams and my goals. Like, just because somebody did you dirty, that doesn't mean you quit. That means that you're on the right path, because I read this book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. The book is about a conversation he had with the devil, and the devil was telling him what he does to throw people off their game and get them off track. So the devil is opposition. Go read that book. The devil's opposition. So if you know that, if you're able to know and understand that every time I face opposition, I'm on the right track. Because why would somebody be getting stopped if they're not on the path to something huge. You're on to something huge. Don't let opposition fool you or get you off your game. If you're climbing the corporate ladder and somebody just tried to play you out of a promotion, you're on the right path because they're intimidated by you. This is real. This is real life right here. And another reason that I never gave up was because I was able to motivate myself on this journey. The journey is like an unknown path. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how you're going to evolve. You don't know what's going to change. You don't know what world events are going to happen. But check this out. Think about your past. Not necessarily your past, but, a little bit. Think about your progress. Think about how far you've come. And honor that. And then tell yourself this. If I keep going at this pace, where will I be in 6 months from now? This is practical. I've done this and it has helped me because this allowed me not to give up. Because you think you're doing stuff and you're thinking it's in vain. You're thinking, oh, this ain't doing nothing. But you haven't even looked at how far you've come. Look at how far that you've come. And that's going to be able to do something inside for you to be like, yo, I could keep doing this. And also think about your family. Think about who's watching you. Do you have kids? They watch everything you do. Do you want your kids to be proud? Would you be happy with your kids living a life that you're living right now? Ask yourself this stuff. That's how you motivate yourself. That's how you keep going when it's just hard. That's how you keep going when you feel you have nothing left in you. There's been times that my health is right here. And then right when I'm right here, I get one of them little things in a video game and then I'm charged up again. My health is back up. It's going to happen. But if you don't face any opposition, if you're not consistent, if you have no persistence, if you don't know how to persevere, you will not get to the next level. You won't. Life is going to beat you up. It's going to beat you up. But just because you're getting beat up don't mean you lost the fight. It's people with big black eyes that won the fight because they stuck in there long enough. Everybody talks about business and, oh, you could buy a yacht. No, this is a journey. This ain't no sprint. This is a real life marathon that never ends. I learned that. It's a long-term type thing. This ain't no short-term 90 days and then boom, you're successful. No. The journey is in the reward. The person that you become in this whole journey is really a reward in itself. You may not have made $1 million, but if you had 100 people come to you and say, yo, like, you really made me think different, or you really made me feel better about myself and my situations, yo, that's more than $1 million. Because it's about value. It's not about money like that. Yeah, you got to pay bills. Yeah, you got to eat. That's going to come if you're adding value and inspiring people. And that's why I started Starts With a Vision, because I used to be at work and I would sit at work and think about the life that I wanted. I knew it was possible. I just had to make it happen. I used to think about, what life do I want to live? I couldn't see what I was doing. I couldn't see myself doing that when I'm 40. But I could see myself doing this until when I'm 90. I'm going to be an old man with a cane talking about, it start with a vision, young man. That's going to be me forever. Because everything you do in life, it starts with a vision. This is real. This is deeply rooted. And I know that there's somebody out there who's at work, they have a job or whatever, they're not fulfilled, but they have some idea and they're just feeling hopeless. Hey, this is for you, man. Lady, chick, person, this is for you. You don't have to be hopeless. Your vision is valuable enough to start something huge and big. It is worth it. So this is what I say. Have your vision, stick to it. Be persistent. Know that you're going to face opposition. Think about your family. Think about who you're doing this for. And go chase your dreams. Go grind. Go make that extra $2,000 a month. Go live a life of fulfillment. I'm telling you, man, legacy. Would your kids want to live the life that you're living right now? Ask yourself that. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.